The continuation of my other video. I don't know how they've eaten almost all the night crawlers. The 8 2-year-old box turtles make pretty fast work of their food. These guys are certainly being very nice subjects for close-up photography. I'm holding the camera about 4 inches away from them, sometimes 6 inches away from them for quite a bit of this video. Box turtles have a pretty uncoordinated feeding behavior. They sort of bite at it with their mouth and their whole head movement. And more often than not, they miss what they're aiming at, but they get it eventually. And those sharp claws, you can see how they just stick those claws into the food and tear off a piece. This one just walked up behind my camera. Thought he might be thinking about biting my finger, but he wasn't. After they get done eating these night crawlers, I'll throw in another half a dozen and see how many they eat in the next half hour or so. And then I'll put them back in their other enclosure. This wading pool makes a really nice area to feed them with. Usually I give them fillet of fish and carp eggs and sometimes carp fillets, that sort of thing. turtles do not actually make good pets for children. They don't actually make good pets for adults either. Turtles, like box turtles, live as long as we do. If you give them proper care, I think that box turtles can live to be 100 years old. I've read the documented cases where they're well over 60 years old. It's just something about their metabolism. They sleep 6 months out of the year. Here, where I raised mine, they start hibernating the end of September, and sometimes they don't even get up and start moving around until April, and sometimes even later in the year. Something about their slower metabolisms probably allows them to have a longer longevity. I think they really enjoy having an easy life in captivity, but they're really wild creatures. They get used to human beings, but they do come sometimes when you call them, or they see that you have food, and I've enjoyed getting to know turtles. But like I said, these guys are only 2 years old. In 60 years, I'll be 128 years old. Or more. I haven't even calculated it. I'm 68 now. Well, that was the end of that worm. Some of these guys just don't even feel like eating. Others, they're on a real feeding frenzy, I think. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I think I'll get some more worms out and put them in the enclosure. It almost looks like an anaconda when it's wrapped around. Try the tail end of that night crawler. This turtle here has a very unique shell coloration. I've had lots, I have over 20 box turtles, and none of them have any coloration like this guy's shell coloration. It's just amazing. The scoots are growing really well, very quick. You can see the growth patterns around each one of them. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. And if you have any questions, just feel free to make comments and I'll be glad to answer them. No, I'm not going to give any of these turtles away. I'm going to answer a question. Hope you enjoyed this video.